What is going on, guys? Judo Sloth here, and welcome to today's Clash of Clans video, where we have the Ice Wizard back in the game for a limited time only. And to celebrate, we're going to verse it off against every single defense so that you can see exactly what you will get from this troop. If you find this one helpful, guys, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more Clash of Clans. But let's get straight into it. Alright guys, kicking things off with the cannon here, you will see that the Ice Wizard works a little bit different to the regular wizard. It still does splash damage, it is a defense targeting troop only, however it freezes the defense if it ever gets a hit on this cannon. We'll see how many Ice Wizards it can take out, but it actually temporarily freezes the defense very slowly. You will see 4 Ice Wizards are going to be enough to take down that cannon, but let's test out the double cannon. Here we are then, guys. The double cannon should certainly do a little bit better than the regular cannon. Again, this is just a bit of fun, really just showing you exactly what the Ice Wizard does against each and every defense. It's not a realistic base or anything like that, but make sure to let me know down in the comments which defense do you think will do the best. 4 Ice Wizards able to take out that double cannon as well, but let's move on and see how the Archer Tower does against this limited edition troop. Okay, so 4 Ice Wizards for both the cannon and the double cannon. I was surprised there wasn't a little bit of a difference there, but I guess the more Ice Wizards you put in, the less a defense can keep up with it. Now I am kind of spreading the Ice Wizards out here. That's just because once we get to the splash damage defenses, they will really have a significant advantage over the regular deployment of the wizards here. You can see the Archer Tower almost went down to 3 Ice Wizards, but it again took 4. Let's check out the short range Archer Tower though to see if there is a difference. Alright guys, the short range Archer Tower I'm assuming will be a little bit quicker than the long range. It obviously gets them shots off so much quicker, and because this is just a bit of a mock-up, we have the single defense, I'm assuming that it's going to take out these Ice Wizards very quickly. As you can see, it is. Make sure to let me know in the comments which defense you think will do the best. I'm going to say the multi-targeting Inferno. So far, the short-range Archer Tower here is in the lead. It has managed to take out 4 Ice Wizards, but as you can see, it doesn't really have much health left, does it, guys? It's going to go down in a second, as you can see. Very effective. Let's try the Tesla next. The sneaky hidden Tesla then, how will that do against the Ice Wizard? Pops up and takes the first one out with only taking a single hit. However, the short range Archer Tower did take 4 of them out, and as you can see, it goes down relatively quickly once we put 2 in. Let's move on to something exciting. Let's perform the Wizard versus Wizard. Let's try out that Wizard Tower. Wizard versus Wizard, we have the Fire Wizard on top of his tower versus the Ice Wizard. Again, we had this video last year in terms of the Ice Wizard versus the Fire Wizard. It was a very exciting episode. Make sure to go check that out on my channel if you haven't done so already. The Fire Wizard getting off to a great start, taking out one of the Ice Wizards, but goes down quite quickly with only 2 Ice Wizards needed. Let's move on though to the Mortar. I predicted that the multi-Inferno would probably be the best against these Ice Wizards, but I'm probably going to say that the Mortar is going to do the worst, because as you can see, the Ice Wizard just gets inside of its radius. Again, that wouldn't happen in a realistic base, but the Mortar goes down to just a single Ice Wizard. Let's get another splash damage defense in there and see if the Bomb Tower does any better. The Bomb Tower it is then, guys. Now if we were to just throw all of these Ice Wizards in, I'm quite intrigued to see whether the Bomb Tower could indeed take it out. I don't think it could, given the fact that it's taken 3 shots to take out that single Ice Wizard, so I'm pretty sure that if we threw a bunch of them in, it would actually go down relatively quickly. almost got them on the rebounds there, but again, it only takes 2 Ice Wizards to take down the bomb tower. Let's move on to something a bit more exciting though. Let's move on to that Inferno Tower. Again guys, I predicted the multi-Inferno to be the best against the Ice Wizard. Let me know what you think down in the comment section. Something we haven't mentioned at this point is that the Ice Wizards are a defense targeting troop only, and they're only here for a limited time. This will be based on your Town Hall level. You cannot upgrade the Ice Wizards. It will be based on what Town Hall you are, and this is a max Town Hall 11 on the developer build that we are demonstrating this to you in order for you to get a bit of an idea as to how strong the Ice Wizards will be. So here we are, multi-Inferno will be coming up next. Let's try out the single first though. So it's going to shred through the Ice Wizards relatively quickly, but the more we put in, the less time it's going to have on each wizard, and they're going to start being able to get some hits in. So far it's actually shredding through these Ice Wizards pretty quickly. Now because of the Inferno Tower's high HP as well, I would assume it's going to survive for quite some time. So already, will it beat the short range Archer Tower? It just does not. 4 Ice Wizards take out that Inferno Tower. Let's try it out though. Let's see what happens with the multi version. I am looking forward to this one, guys. Let me know in the comments if you agree with me. Will the multi-Inferno take it out? And let me know afterwards, after the video, were you successful in your guess? Here we are. So the multi-Inferno is going to start taking out this Ice Wizard relatively quickly. Now the reason I think the multi-Inferno is going to be so effective is because of their multiple beams, and you can see the Ice Wizard, very similar to the regular wizard, it doesn't have a lot of HP because it has so much damage. So as you can see, oh, it just takes the first hit, but it has taken out 4 Ice Wizards. We're now on to 5, but again, it has that amount of beams. It takes them out before you know it, guys. And hopefully we can get a couple of more shots on here as we start moving through. That is 6 Ice Wizards that the multi-Inferno has taken out, but it's on less than half health, so I'm pretty sure that 7 is going to take it out. Here we are though, 7 Ice Wizards versus an Inferno Tower. It does take it out, but it skyrockets into the lead in terms of the strongest defense against the Ice Wizard. Again guys, just a mock-up, not a realistic base. Let's fly over the air defense and the air sweeper, because you guys know it's versus every defense. Then we'll move on to the heroes, the Barbarian King, Archer Queen and Grand Warden. So we advertised this video as Ice Wizards versus every defense. Obviously the air defense and air sweeper aren't going to touch it, but we kind of have to throw that in there. Let's move swiftly onto the expos. Here we are then guys, Ice Wizard versus Expo. I'm only going to attack this once. I'm not going to put it on ground and air mode, because basically in this simple mock-up 1v1 it would be exactly the same. Then we have the Eagle Artillery as the final defense before the King, Queen and Grand Warden. So here we are, Expo taking out that Ice Wizard pretty quickly, but will it be able to match the multi-Inferno? I've got to admit, 7 Ice Wizards was very impressive. I had an inkling that it might win, but I wasn't sure as to what margin. Now the Expo is certainly going to put up a good battle here, because again it has a lot of HP and I can shred through them Ice Wizards pretty quickly. Looks like it might go into second place. Oh, it just barely didn't take out that Ice Wizard, but I think it took them down a little bit quicker than the single target or the short range Archer Tower, sorry. Let's move on though to the Eagle Artillery. Just quickly going over this one then, Ice Wizard versus Eagle Artillery will be very much the same as the Mortar, because it can get within that no fire radius. However, in this 1v1 mock-up, we haven't even activated the Eagle Artillery. Again, it would do pretty well against your Ice Wizards if you were in a realistic battle. Let's try out the heroes. Here we are then guys, Ice Wizard versus the King. We've used some other troops to take out all of the defenses, because the Ice Wizards only target defenses, so that's the only way we could get them to attack the king. So here we are then. How many ice wizards will it take to take out this king? And which hero do you think will win? I'm actually going to say the king because I think he has a lot more health. I'm not sure whether the Archer Queen could be quick enough in order to take them out, but we have some skeletons coming in here. Need the Ice Wizards to try and take them out, which they do. I don't think that had too much of an effect on the battle because they are going to take down this king. I think it's going to require 5 Ice Wizards, so will the Archer Queen be able to beat that? And will the Grand Warden beat that as well? Let's test it out. Here we are, guys, Ice Wizards versus the Archer Queen. Let's see if she can beat the king who took 5 Ice Wizards to take him down. Now it looks like she is battering these Ice Wizards. She is definitely going to beat the king. It's whether we have enough Ice Wizards to even take her down. Here come 5 Ice Wizards, trying to put them in a little bit of a circle just to help out. And let's just see whether 6 will take her out. The Grand Warden is coming to help, but 6 Ice Wizards easily take down that queen. We now have the Grand Warden to wrap up this video. Here we are then, guys, the final defense of the video. Make sure to let me know down in the comments if you've enjoyed this one. Put in hashtag IceWizardBeast if you've made it right to the end of the episode. And were you correct with which defense you thought would be the best? Let's check it out then. Ice Wizard versus the Grand Warden. I think we can be quite confident that it's not going to beat the Archer Queen because that was very impressive. 6 Ice Wizards. However, the multi-mode Inferno was the defense which came out on top. Were you correct, guys? Let me know. Make sure to subscribe for more Clash of Clans and enjoy the Ice Wizard. All the best, guys, and until next time, peace out.